Livestock are important assets in Africa, improving the nutritional status of their owners and contributing to economic growth. According to reports by Food and Agriculture Organization, the sector is increasingly organized in long market chains that employ at least 1.3 billion globally and directly support the livelihoods of 600 million poor smallholder farmers in the developing world.
To the beauty in the sound of the singing birds, you know life has begun. The picture of men and women carrying hoes on their shoulders, you know you've gotta get to work. Greeting each other as we're passing by with the sound of joy and laughter. We welcome a new day. And life is beautiful. Timapita kumunda, timakalimba. And life is beautiful.
Known for hosting the third largest lake in Africa and as a warm heart of Africa, Malawi is a landlocked country situated in the southeastern part of Africa, bordering Mozambique, Zambia, and Tanzania. The country implements iLINOVA program through its world-class university, Lilongwe University of Agriculture and Natural Resources based in Bunda, with a constituent college in Lilongwe.
The overall goal of this project is to strengthen capacity in science, technology, and innovation in Eastern, Southern, and Western Africa. And this is coming from the aspect of the need to develop the indigenous livestock, which is important, but in most cases felt neglected in terms of investment, in terms of application of science, technology, and innovation. But we see that it is a tool. If we encourage and we enhance production and productivity, it can drive the food sector in terms of poverty reduction, food and nutrition security, growth and socio-economic development, especially among the rural communities that are dominating in our countries, Malawi inclusive.
Life is beautiful. Timapita kumunda, timakalimba. And life is beautiful. Timapinda misana.
Luana's mission is to advance knowledge and produce relevant graduates with entrepreneurship skills for agriculture growth, wealth creation, sustainable natural resources management through teaching, training, research, outreach, consultancy, and sound management.
Bunda Animal Science Students Organization was formed in September 2005. And realizing that over 80% of the population in Malawi are people that live in rural areas, and about 90% of its gross domestic product that come from agriculture, and it's most especially from crops like maize and tobacco. So that leaves about 10% to livestock. So it is against this background that this organization was formed, so that to fully equip its members with hands-on experience and entrepreneurial skills in animal science.
The target group of iLINOVA here includes scientific staff and students, enterprises such as smallholder farmers, processors, traders, cooperatives and extension services, decision makers, policy makers, civil societies, and consumers profiting from efficient and good quality products from indigenous livestock.
Most of the times in Malawi, we find that most of the farmers, they don't know how to supplement these indigenous chickens, just because there is a knowledge gap between on the nutrient status of the scavenging feed resource base. This is a new thing, whereby in the past people were just supplementing because of what they have. But in this research study, we want to find out as the farmers, when they are supplementing those chickens with the things which they are using now, are they meeting the nutrients requirement for the chickens or not?
Housed within the Department of Animal Science in the Faculty of Agriculture, iLINOVA has had direct interaction with both undergraduate and graduate students. The impact of the duo is far and wide, thus opening doors for self-employment through science, technologies, and innovation in the livestock sector.
Some of the objectives that we have are like to conduct outreach programs around communities, and in those outreach programs we conduct things like vaccinations and castrations. So the more we do vaccination and castrations, that is the thing of imparting hands-on skills on the members of this organization. We sell our products, so in that aspect of selling, we raise money for the organization, and even the members, they benefit from that act because it gives them some entrepreneurial aspect from that.
iLINOVA has a strong target of the youth in Malawi in its model. Many of such have been impacted and would hardly knock any office for white-collar jobs.
A young farmer who has been raising indigenous goats for several years now. Some of the benefits I get from goat farming include farm inputs like manure and fertilizer. I am also able to pay school fees for my children. I am able to sell 2 or 3 goats each year. 20,000 for medium-sized ones, and a range between 30 and 40,000 Malawi kwacha for big ones.
We are establishing a livestock innovation and business center. This is a different approach where we have engaged one graduate group of animal scientists, the one that graduated in 2015, and to establish like shareholdings. Then we have procured land outside the campus to make sure there is that autonomy, and then to operate the unit as a business.
Self-employment is one lucrative term that the many graduates in Malawi are supposed to recognize.
We made our first incubator made of cartons. At first, we were not able to hatch anything because all the chicks were dying in their eggs, as we had no way of controlling the temperature. We developed another incubator. This time around, it was made of a fridge. At least we were happy because with the fridges, the hatch rate had increased from 20% to 50%.
After all, nobody hates freedom, especially when it is a financial freedom, and iLINOVA has successfully achieved this in Malawi.
In the first year of 2016, we moved from about one incubator a month. Now we're having orders up to 15 every month. One of the challenges that we're facing at the moment is that of electricity. Now to deal with that, we have made sure that our incubators, they have low consumption of energy, so you can easily run them on just batteries with an inverter, or you can use solar panels. If you add solar panels, it means you can actually go off grid. If you're in villages where there's no electricity, you'll be able to run it.
In order to achieve the prime objective of fostering capacity on science, technologies and innovations, the program has reached out to support research conducted by both students and staff.
I'm doing a project with Dr. Safalao. The title of the project is estimating the supplementation levels of indigenous chickens in Malawi using the crop status, nutrient status of the crop of the chickens. The main objective of the project At the end, we want to come up with the formula that can be used to help the farmers so that they can be able to formulate a supplement that can be used for indigenous chickens.
This is also improving low genetic potential, which is the most quoted constraint to indigenous livestock production. Smallholder and other disadvantaged stakeholders have been featured in the program in Malawi.
In other ways, we're targeting the value chain of indigenous livestock and mainly focusing at trying to integrate innovations that can help to develop the indigenous livestock, but at the same time conserve them so that they are of use now and also in the future.
This is to ensure sustainable food and income security. Women and children have been the most benefited group in Malawi. One of our members, Mrs. Nepiala, has 15 indigenous goats. In Chimombo village alone, the total number of indigenous goats is above 300. To sum up with those from Kamchetsera village, our club has a total number of 700 indigenous goats.
There is a good relationship between Luana and the goat farmers here. The farmers themselves welcome this innovation of improving indigenous goats through breeding.
Kamchetsera community is one of the prominent beneficiaries of iLINOVA. The motivated farmers here have had their goats improved and have acquired best livestock management training from iLINOVA Malawi.
At first, we were raising our indigenous goats in our traditional ways. But we want to introduce new technologies in goat breeding through selection of breeding stocks. From this intervention, we are expecting to have improved goats which will be sold at higher prices on the market and will be producing more meat. And this is good.
The impact of iLINOVA through Luana is felt and appreciated not only by farmers but also the village elders. Indeed, their happiness comes from the impact of iLINOVA has had on them.
We expect every member to benefit from this pass-on program. We were given a revolving drug box. With the saving we have, we are able to purchase and administer drug to our indigenous chicken. From this project, we have learned to control inbreeding by swapping the cocks regularly.
iLINOVA promotes technologies in the indigenous livestock among the small-scale farmers who have fully adopted them. They are already harvesting enormous benefits.
From this innovation, we have learned to make traditional This initiative has reduced mortality and predation of chicks.
timazirenga nkukuzija uzikaziga mama amenele masamalira napa nkwambo zisekera mene bankubira kumunda izisira za kuja
We have also learned to make simple feed formulation with locally available ingredients like maize bran, fish meal, and soya beans.
Members of Mtawa Club, located around the Natural Resources campus of Luana, have also mastered the trainings by iLINOVA Malawi. They attribute their current livelihood to the efforts of the program.
Our indigenous chicken club started on 15th October 2014 with 30 members, 15 males and 15 females. At the beginning of this innovation, we had 70 indigenous chickens. With the use of incubators, Luana was also able to supply fertile eggs and chickens to farmers in other areas. Currently, we have 1,323 birds. With this, we are able to pass on the indigenous chickens to other beneficiaries.
Integrated farming is another area iLINOVA has promoted in Malawi. The relationship among various livestock enterprises is believed to enhance indigenousness.
Anatenga nkuku omwe kolejiwo anapatsa kalabu yathu.
iLINOVA Malawi first introduced indigenous chickens
kuti zimene zozo aziwete zikachuluka agaire kosaa zawo azawonso akaweta zikachuluka agaire saa zawo cholinga kuti tonse pakalabu pathu tikhale ndi nkuku zokwanira zomwe zizitithandiza m'makomo athu. Chiyambi chake cha kalabu chiyambika motero
to have the indigenous chickens.
Livestock marketing is double-edged in Malawi. Many farmers prefer the informal markets to the formal one.
I have come to buy pigs to raise and sell later during the harvesting season if I will not meet a problem of East Coast fever. After selling, I intend to build a house. As a buyer, the challenges I meet are high cost of buying the pigs, and usually the pigs are brought for sale already with diseases, but which are not clinically presented.
This trend of informal marketing does not exploit the full potential of the hard-working farmers who are thriving to make a change in their daily lives. Moreover, the need to diversify in livestock produce through value addition is often compromised in this kind of setting.
Nyama World, through the 5 years of being in the meat industry, has come across that the Malawian consumer prefers to eat local chicken, as in roadrunner versus broiler. It's a preferred taste.
Luana, through the iLINOVA program, has gone beyond its reach to create a strong formal marketing system for its farmers.
Luana acts as an advisory to Nyama World on the breeding protocols.
Charity begins at home. Luana prides over the state-of-the-art livestock demonstration farm with the most modern facilities.
The farm was established mainly to generate incomes for the department, for the sustainability of the farm, and also to be a place where the students, both undergraduates and postgraduates, can have a room and do their project research.
Kumbali ya misiga
Nowadays, we are able to sell our indigenous chickens at much better prices because the chickens grow to desirable and competitive sizes.
It is indeed true that Malawi, just like any other developing country, is hailing from the chronic poverty, unemployment, food insecurity, and many more such terms that describe Africa. But it is also true that iLINOVA has changed this story in many Malawians' book of life.
There is some significant improvement in the goats, especially the growth rates that have gone up, and even the selling weights that have gone up, and the farmers now, their income has improved just because of the improvement in the productivity of the goats.
The story is yet to reach even more Malawians, given the fast rate of adoption of iLINOVA breeds of chicken.
Looking at 120, we need more animal scientists. We need the future generation of these animal scientists to be more in number. So what other activity that we do is we go into secondary schools. We go there for career talk. We advertise what animal science is, so that maybe we persuade more learners from secondary schools so that they apply for animal science and they come and they join PASO, they keep on running PASO. We want this thing to be sustained, to last for a very long time.
What we need is a body to govern and create a medium between smallholder and Nyama World, where we are able to purchase local chicken at the right price, so we are able to get it to the consumer at the right price.
Want an approach that can substitute that by way of distributing improved local breeds through chicks as well as through the eggs.
After this research, we'll find that the knowledge from here, farmers will be able to formulate the supplement which will help to improve the chicken production, indigenous chicken production.
We have got some research projects, 6 of them that came from iLINOVA and the iLINOVA Small Research Grant to facilitate discovery of science and technology innovations.
The tireless efforts of the current partners and stakeholders, led by the coordination offices in Kenya, have jointly contributed to all
this. This is the life of an African. This is how we live here.